How to learn English by watching movies. Welcome to English Listening Journey. Today, we will talk about how you can learn English by watching movies. This method is fun and helpful. So sit back, relax, and let's get started. Watching movies is a great way to learn English. You can hear real conversations, learn new words, and understand how people speak in everyday life. Movies also help you learn about culture and natural expressions that you do not find in books. Movies also help you learn with context. When you see actions and emotions along with the words, it is easier to understand the meaning. For example, if a character says, "I'm excited," while smiling and jumping, you know it is a happy feeling. This visual help makes learning faster and more natural. Another great thing about movies is that they keep you interested. When you enjoy the story, you will not feel like you're studying. Instead, you will learn new words and phrases without even noticing it. This natural way of learning is very powerful. Choosing the right movies. When you start, choose movies that match your English level. For beginners, animated movies or family films are good because they use simple words and clear speech. As you get better, try watching dramas, comedies, or other types of movies. It is also good to watch movies with stories you know. When you already know the plot, it is easier to focus on the language. This will make learning English more enjoyable and less stressful. Another great choice is to watch movies based on books you have read. You already know the story, and you can compare how the book and the movie tell it. This can help you understand the words better and learn new ways to say things. You can also try watching movies with simple and clear speech. For example, documentaries, short films, and educational videos are good choices. They often use clear and slow speech, which is perfect for learners. If you find long movies too much, you can start with TV shows or short films. Short videos are less overwhelming and still provide great learning opportunities. Using subtitles. In the beginning, you can use subtitles in your language. This will help you understand the movie and get used to English sounds. But as you feel more confident, change to English subtitles. This helps connect what you hear with the written words, improving your listening and reading skills. When you feel ready, try watching short clips with no subtitles. It might be difficult at first, but it is a good way to test how much you understand. You can also try turning on subtitles only when you do not understand something. This will keep you focused on listening first and using subtitles as a support, not a crutch. A fun tip is to watch the movie once with your own language subtitles to understand the story. Then, watch it again with English subtitles. Finally, try watching without any subtitles to see how much you can understand. You can also try using closed captions. These not only show what is being said, but also include sounds and background noises. This can help you improve your listening skills even more. Active listening tips. When you watch movies, take your time. You can pause, go back, and watch scenes again. If you hear a new word or an interesting phrase, write it down. You can also repeat lines out loud. Try to copy how the actors say them. This is called shadowing, and it can help you speak better. Another good idea is to guess what will happen next in the movie. You can also try to say what the characters just said in your own words. These activities make watching movies a more active way to learn. You can also make it a habit to watch with a notebook. Write down new words, useful phrases, or sentences that sound natural. Later, practice using them in your own sentences or conversations. Try to set small goals for each movie session. For example, aim to learn 5 new words or understand one scene fully. Small goals can help you see your progress and keep you motivated. You can also watch movies with a friend and discuss them afterward. Share your thoughts about the story, the characters, and the language used. This makes learning more social and enjoyable. Focusing on short scenes. You do not need to watch the whole movie at once. Pick a short, interesting scene and watch it a few times. Pay attention to how people build sentences, how they change their voice, and how they show emotions. Then, try speaking along with the characters until it feels natural. You can also write down some parts of the script and practice saying them alone or with a friend. This helps improve both your listening and speaking skills. If you find a scene you really like, you can even act it out. Try to copy the expressions, gestures, and tone of voice. This kind of role-playing can make learning English more fun and effective. You can also turn movie watching into a game. Try to guess what the characters will say next, or watch a scene with the sound off and guess the dialogue. Then, watch it again with sound to check how close you were. Another great exercise is to write a short summary of the scene. This will help you practice writing and understanding the main ideas of what you watched. Learning everyday phrases. Movies are a great way to learn common phrases and slang. Native speakers often use words and expressions that you do not learn in English classes. By watching movies, you will understand how to use these phrases in the right situations. When you hear a new phrase, write it down and look it up later. Then, make your own sentences with it. This will help you remember it better. You can also try using these new phrases in your daily life. Practice them when speaking with friends, or even when talking to yourself. The more you use them, the easier they will become. Another idea is to keep a phrase book. Write down interesting phrases from movies and review them often. You can even organize them by topic, like greetings, small talk, or feelings. You can also create flashcards with new phrases. Write the phrase on one side and its meaning or an example sentence on the other. Review them regularly to keep these phrases fresh in your mind. Trying different movies. To learn more, try watching different kinds of movies. Watch films from different genres, listen to different accents, and learn new speaking styles. This will help you get ready for real conversations, whether you are traveling, working, or making new friends. You can also watch movies from countries like the USA, the UK, Australia, and Canada. This way, you can learn different accents and ways of speaking English. Documentaries and educational videos can also be a good choice. They often use clear and formal language, which can help you in professional and academic settings. Watching different types of movies can also introduce you to new vocabulary. For example, action movies might teach you about directions and movement, while romance films can introduce you to expressions about love and emotions. Try exploring movies with different cultural backgrounds. You can learn not only the language, but also how people live and think in English-speaking countries. This cultural understanding can help you connect better with native speakers. Learning English is a journey, and movies can be a fun way to help you on this path. Why not make your next movie night a learning time? Pick a movie you love, use these tips, and enjoy the process. The more you watch and listen, the faster you will learn. Thank you for watching. If you found these tips useful, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to English Listening Journey for more easy and practical ways to improve your English. Keep watching, keep learning, and see you in the next video.